Um, and by doing so, it guarantees she was going to land that bite if she used it. I had like a small window and I was not fast enough. But all in all, I'm not too upset. That's a pretty shitter run. Like I don't know why I was trying so hard to like make that run happen. The only good thing about it was the Eve fight that I had in day one. So like honestly, it's whatever. Like I should have reset it as soon as day two was over. As soon as I got that first encounter in NYPD, should have saved myself the 10 minutes and not even continued. And then yeah, and Roach watched, man, Central Park was an absolute shit show. I played it just about as well as I could have, like towards the end with the Worms and Eve, but I just got really unlucky with ATBs. Lost probably 30 to 40 seconds throughout the entirety of Central Park just because of bad ATBs and attacks. So I need to have a little bit better like foresight and being like, okay, this is probably too bad. Like this is not going well enough. Cause I'm curious as to like how much slower the PS2 is compared to the PSP. This run will be better. I sure hope so. Can't be much worse, honestly. That was probably the worst. That was literally as bad as RNG could possibly be. I had a 6-hit Eve, double rat, no offense 2, no quick frog fight, bad ATB throughout the entirety of Central Park, and then both of the possibility repeat encounters. That was about as bad as RNG's ever been. So I don't know why I was trying to force the run so hard. Here we go. Here goes the fucking shitstorm. Might even consider looking at my Silent Hill notes right now and maybe learning some of that. Oh shit, I don't know where the Silent Hill notes are. Hey, Plywood, are you still in here? I don't think I have access to them anymore. Did I post them on the actual speedrun page, or was it like Discord? What the fuck is all this easy, what is it, ammo routes and shit like that? Is that like obsolete now? Oh, I see it. Alright, cool, I found it, thanks. Yo, honestly, I got quite used to them when I was playing it for that period of time when I was making the notes. Well, I actually did it so fast that I didn't even equip a club. I don't think that's ever happened to me. Alright, let me, so Plywood, what is, like, are my notes what I should use for learning it? Like, is that what the current route still is? Or is there a variation? Okay. know, I don't mean to boast, but these notes, they they fire. I don't remember like making all these silly pictures. I know in my head I was like, the way I'm explaining this in words makes fucking no sense. I'm gonna need to put a picture. Because I remember that one part, I was like, you need to leave the house porch and go directly across and to the right. And I was like, that could be anywhere. So I drew like that shitty picture in MS Paint. Oh yeah. Gonna pick up some food. I feel you, XO comma. See you in a bit, man. That's better. I'll take that. Oh, that's actually a good load cycle. Yep. Hit the door before 58 is actually pretty ideal. So let's have a little look-see at the Silent Hill shit real quick. I remember a key. I remember the first key. Hey Plywood, is it necessary to hold the walk button while you quick turn? Can you just R1 L1 to quick turn? I know that I listened to somebody explain that like occasionally it like drops inputs and you like send yourself flying a random direction, like you strafe. What's your input on that? So what would you suggest? Holding the walk button? Okay. Return back to the alleyway to the street. Yeah, I remember key 2. I remember key 3. It's in the doghouse. I remember getting to the school pretty much. Run forward and yeah, alright. Once I get to the school, it's a fucking shit show. Ugh, claw grip? Yeah, no. No. I already do that for Parasite Eve and it's ruined me. Yeah, see, like, the school is a fucking maze, dude. It's a maze. And then it's like, okay, you're done with the school, guess what? Now it's the school, but just a little bit darker. And I'm like, wow, cool, thanks, game. And then it's like, oh, now you made it through dark version of the school, you're back in regular school and you can leave. I'm like, yo, fuck this game. Freaking a third of the game is spent in the 3 levels that are the exact same, with just a little bit darker. Damn, my mashing is trash. Suggest looking at my maps. I will. I'll have a look-see at them. If I die to Eve, we'll switch over to that for tonight. Because I can't afford to sit here for 3 hours and fuck up this game. You gotta be shitting me, dude. Alright, cool. 5 hit. My hands hurt already. That is one thing that's nice about Silent Hill though, is none of this bullshit as far as mashing is concerned. Heading off to bed. Good luck. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate the host as well, man. You have a good night. I'll let you know how the Silent Hill attempts go, if they do end up going. Wow, this is actually a pretty good time so far. This game really is non-stop tapping, dude. It really is. And it's unfortunate because like I want to do like tons of runs, and I want to be able to reset and be like, all right, whatever, you know, back where I started, but it's no big deal. But like you literally after a certain point you can't. Your play gets shitty because you spent so much time mashing that your hands are sore, so menus suffer, all kinds of stuff like that. So it's really, really hard to put like 8 or 9 hours of streaming's worth of gameplay for this together. Come on, rat, be kind. Alright, that's fair enough. Ah, that contact damage sucked. Cost me a little bit. That's such a hard screen to do well. Oh. I'm like 5 seconds better than the last run already. Although I did lose about a second on that rat because I ran into it, which gave it time to attack me, which slowed me down even more. Little string of incidents right there. But if I finish Eve faster than 10:55, we'll continue. I might die, actually. I'm just going to play it yellow as hell. Because I looked at some of my runs yesterday, or 2 days ago, I'm sorry, and I was like, why am I so slow? I'm like, what the hell is my deal? And I noticed that I was just playing super, like I was afraid to lose the run, which you can't be afraid to lose the run, man, or your time's never going to be good. Cool. Aw, bitch. What the fuck is happening? Can I squeeze in another one? Oh! Wow. Oh my god. That fight was insanely fast. Honestly, kind of utilized that information Shintos came up, or sent me, and kind of brought to my knowledge. And it's actually quite useful. I think we can actually probably get that fight down really, really quickly by abusing her swinging animation. How much does it help? I'm not really sure, because we still got to deal with some other shit. Yeah, anything faster than 1050 is insane. I'm actually at like at kill percent for or I mean like I'm at lethal health for the frog. So I gotta actually be pretty careful about that fight, but Frog does 24 damage pretty consistently. But I don't want to heal because it's kind of unnecessary. I shouldn't take damage, period. That's not good. This is so risky. Oh shit. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3. Big play, big saves. Yeah, that was actually a good series of fights right there, honestly. Stuttered a little bit on that, but it's okay. Okay, good ATB here. Good luck with crits. At least give me one quick attack. Nope. No can do. Oh, and I'm gonna take damage because of the side I'm on right here, yeah. Never want to spin him around that direction. So we're about 10 seconds faster than the last run. Which is good, because the last run was already a decent time. My HP was at 42, I believe. I should have taken 8 damage from the frog on the right side, which means that I should have been at 34, so a full heal should have put me at 64. So I should be 100. I should be perfectly full HP, I think. Funny to consider Aya punches harder than a 9mm. She really does, dude. She really does. At least for the first gun. And on top of punching harder, it's so much faster. Like the ATB doesn't utilize ammo, so it's like stupid that they even did that. Make a gun more lethal than a stick, right? Like I'm pretty sure that that's something we can all agree on pretty wholeheartedly. One, two, three. Oh, that's way too early. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I knew it! Holy shit, that was a crit, dude. This is bad. What do I do? 1. You did half my health with one fucking attack. I knew the timing was bad from the very first one. Okay, so as long as he charges... Okay, that's fine. So I lost probably 3 or 4 seconds right there because of how that fight went. But I lost 3 or 4 seconds in the last one as well, just because I my reload count went off. Just happy to make it through day one. $17.41. This should be like an $18.40 then. $18.38, something like that. The last one I split a little bit early, so we'll see what this one ends up being at. Holy shit! Oh, I split that way early, so it should be split now. Still an 18.33 probably. Pretty good run. Fuck! My finger slipped off my controller. Whatever. Doing alright. All we need is the 121 worm fight, and we're on like disgusting world record pace. On a console that's 2 minutes slower. But that'll never happen. But it must be about an hour and a half in. Yep, hour and 38 minutes. That's when I can feel my mashing starts to get really in rhythm and I stop feeling it. I need to find a more optimal way to hit that box. And I think if I run to the left side of it before I interact with it, it should save me that bumping frames that I always do. I mean, super small, just milliseconds or whatever, but... What a sassy little child. Gotta whip out the Bengay, so a little funny story. When I first started running games, I ran Final Fantasy IX first. The first thing I ever speedran. And the run was so long, and practicing it was so hard on my hands and shit that I literally would take like a bunch of ibuprofen beforehand, and I would put like wrap heating pads like around my forearms. Cause if you think this game's bad at mashing, dude, I would literally be like I'd be in like real bad pain. Like a day after really playing and mashing Final Fantasy IX. Esports injury. It's bad, dude. And everybody's like, that means you're not mashing correctly. And I was like, I think it means that I'm just like so, like I have no muscle. And I'm weak as fuck. I think that's what that means. For me to be sore from literally tapping my fingers. They were like, nah, dude, that means you're tapping wrong. It means your form is bad. I'm like, what do you mean my form is bad? I'm hunched over like I have scoliosis, dude. Like, that's the least of my worries. So I try to lean back in my chair more frequently, but it's super hard to mash really optimally with my index finger when I'm leaned back in my chair like this. So right now I have to use my thumb in a position like this. And even then I kind of like tense my shoulders up. I was a Mario Party minigame doctor patient. Hell yeah. I feel ya. All the mashing, different crap, different buttons. Yo, there's a lot of esports physicians. And they're making a really big case for themselves these days. Like, they're actually getting hired on by legitimate teams and shit. And a lot of them are just like dietary coaches for the most part. But they get them exercise in and obviously other stuff like that. Yo, I'm back. Now this is a run for sure. I hope so. It is, so far so good. I should consider using analog here. I don't know how much time it would save, how much movement. One of the mini games requires you to spin the joystick fast. Ugh, gross. That sounds like cancer. Really? I bet it like tore up your fingers too, because like there's like no padding on those sticks, right? And they're like ribbed a certain way. We have that issue with GameCube controllers. Like they have like sharp edges if they're a little bit worn down. Bowser Tug of War. That's pretty wild. I guess it's what do you call them? It's injured in the field kind of thing. First degree burn on the palm. Yeah. Ooh, putting my posture a lot better like this. Actually, like hurts my breathing. That's pretty sad. Made my mom do it. She tore up her hand too. Oh, damn, dog. It's a family injury. Everybody's getting in on this. Nintendo sent out gloves? What the fuck? Nintendo be on that weird shit, dog. Sending gloves. How about just make your controllers not so shitty? Oh, dude, that would actually be pretty dope. It's probably got some, like, collectability. Yeah, my mashing kind of, like, fell off right there at the end. Yeah. See, that's the secret, dude. You just need to complain. So do you remember when, like, so Pokemon Go I was real big into when it first came out. That's kind of where Professor came from, actually, in my name. But, I had, like, this YouTube channel and everything. But when the Pokemon Go, what is it, like, the little watches came out, the Go Pluses or whatever the fuck they were called, they had, like, a limited amount in every store. Like, every store only got 100 for, like, the first shipment. So, like, we had a handful of stores that had 100 of them. And people were buying, like, multiples, right? So I got to this store, and they were allowing only one per person, right? Well, I guess they were so tired of dealing with it that the people right in front of me bought 30 of them. I was like, are you kidding me? And she was like, sorry, we're out. And I was like, it says one per person right outside. And I literally heard that guy buy multiple. And they were like, sorry, I don't know what to tell you. So I went to Twitter, which I never do. Fuck, what happened? I screwed that up pretty bad. Anyways, I went to Twitter, which I never do. I never complain like that. I'm not a Yelper or any of that shit. So I went to Twitter, and I was like, yo, fuck this place, dude. How dare they? I waited in line for that shit, for them to sell them all to the dude right in front of me. That's despicable. I won't stand for it. The place literally emails me back, and it's like, listen, we kept 20 in the back or whatever for employees and stuff like that. And we are so sorry that you had such poor service. Email us your name, and we'll reserve them. I was like, how about you reserve 2? One for me and my friend. And they were like, alright, if it's 2 people that come pick them up, I'll do it. And I was like, dope. So what did I learn that day? I learned you gotta complain about shit. That's what businesses pay attention to. They really are, dude. Funny story. The company that I work for now is like a big entertainment company. I do server maintenance for them. But he basically, like, this company micromanages a bunch of, like, arcade restaurant situations, like Dave & Buster's. And, one of them, some people complained on Twitter. And the manager, like, one of us found it because we were just bored, and we're like, oh, you know, we're the tech guys, so obviously we see shit on Twitter. And they freaked. Fucking lost it, bro. It was just like a family, and they were just displeased that, like, the place was brand new, and it took, like, hours to get their food and crap like that. Is my understanding of it. But they talked to, like, they posted something bad on Twitter, and everybody lost their mind like it was Y2K. It was ugly. I need to bait this. Come on. Yes. And they literally brought them back and like treated them to, like, open bar, anything they want off the menu, unlimited bowling and games and all that shit. It was like $500 worth of stuff. They comped completely. And it was just like a wife and a husband and like a 3-year-old. And I was like, oh my god, dude, why do you fear social media that much? Like, it's obvious. Anybody on the outside looking in is like, bad Yelp reviews. Nobody has a really good time at a place, and they're like, you know what? I'm gonna leave a good Yelp review. Like, Yelp is exclusively for people who are pissed off. That's just how it works. Like, good service, that's just how the place should be, right? So I'm not gonna go brag online about how they did what they're supposed to fucking do. But like, if you fuck up, and you're angry, that's what Yelp is for. Yelp is for people who are angry. So, I'm like, dude, come on now, I know better than that. They're just trying to get some free shit. And they did. And she only had like 48 followers. Like, oh no. The freaking middle-aged woman book club is going to be really upset and they're not going to go to the restaurant. Congratulations. Like, it's not a big deal. But I rarely see somebody enjoy a place so much that they go out of their way and they're like, you know what? Greatest place ever. I went to take the time to put a Yelp review in because it was so great. Nah, they're like, I'm pissed off. I'm gonna go let the world know how pissed off I am right now. And that's how that shit's handled. So yeah, your Yelp reviews are bad. All Yelp reviews are bad. It's kind of the point. Oh no, you're such a dick. So this is really bad, Cycle. I'm gonna probably get hit by that too. Oh, no, he was kind. Come on, crit, crit, crit. 2 crits. Chase me. That's actually quality. I try to make a point to leave a review for places if they're really outstanding. Yeah, like, that's the best thing you can really do. Because it's super easy for people to, like, fixate on something going badly and just expect for a place to be outstanding. You know what I mean? It's like, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to do, you did your jobs, congratulations. So people don't harp on that, you know what I mean? I'll get some old-fashioned. I try a place and if it sucks, I don't go back. Same. Honestly, I don't fuck with the reviews and stuff like that. The only time we use reviews are for like products. Like if I'm considering dropping a lot of money on like a dishwasher, right? I'm gonna look up probably some of the Amazon reviews or whatever for that dishwasher. Or if we're going to like move into an apartment complex, I'm gonna be like, see, because like residents there, they'll be real, and if it sucks, dude, they'll let you know. It might have a 5-star Google rating, but the reviews are all like, yo, fuck this place, dude. Management's trash. This is the issue. Expect to deal with this. Like, those are worth their weight in gold to an extent. But as far as, like, food and shit like that, just try it, dude. You can't hold food and restaurants and stuff like that to a standard. Because one day, it could be entirely different, the quality of your service from the next, depending on the staff that's there, who's scheduled, the cooks that are handling your shit, the freshness of the ingredients, the time that you arrived. Like, all that stuff plays a factor. So, like, if it's bad, alright, man. Maybe go back once, maybe don't. Nearby Taco Bell gave me awful fountain soda. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a few places that I feel like should be completely void of, like, everybody knows McDonald's and Wendy's and all those kinds of fast food chains are, like, notorious for fucking shit up. Like, not giving you the correct order. Their drinks having no syrup. All that kind of stuff. That's just what happens at places like that. And you continue to go back, right? You just gotta go back because it's like, whatever, dude. Your bar is set so low that it's like, well, you know, I didn't die. So, I mean, that's really the only thing that I can say they didn't do wrong. It's hard for me to not like a place, though. Well, that's good, man. Glass half full kind of guy. That's valuable. Yeah, me too. I'm similar. I'm similar to an extent. I will give people the benefit of the doubt. That's why I'll usually go to places twice. But if it's shit twice, like you guys just suck. If it's shit once, like I said, man, there's so many different factors. It could be just by the hour that you showed up could be entirely different than later on that night or earlier that morning or whatever. So I try not to think too heavily into that. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, there's some days I show up at my job and I'm like, fuck this place too. I don't need this. I'm done better than this. And I just do a terrible job. And I know that people that have to deal with me on those days are probably like, wow. So I understand, I get it. But I'll tell you what I don't do, is I don't go on Yelp. And nobody, thankfully, has gone on Yelp about me. I mean, it's kind of different. We don't really work in customer service, but regardless. So I think I'm about 11 or 12 seconds. I think I'm the same amount of time ahead this run at this point than I was on day one. So I don't think I've actually lost or gained any time, which is good. Because you're much more likely to lose time than you are to gain it at this point in the run. A good ATB here is super huge. Ah, perfect. I don't care if I take damage, honestly. Oh man, that's a lot of damage. Holy shit, I actually should care a little bit. I need to kind of walk in. Damn it! Please don't fly far away. Oh, nice, he was kind. He showed mercy. But yeah, Taco Bell, like, dude, you pay what you you get what you pay for sometimes. And Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger, it's all the same stuff, man. Sometimes you're like $4 and my drink sucked, or they give me Diet Coke or something. And I'm like, well, you know, it's Taco Bell. What are you gonna do? Oh no! Okay, cool. Ooh, ideal. Bad ATV in this fight kind of sucks. Come on, swing at me again, bruh. Perfect distance. I never go back to complain though, I at least acknowledge that their jobs are typically terrible. Oh yeah, same, that's a good point. Those people that work there probably hate fucking working there, dude. They're probably high school kids that are tired, that have to do homework, deal with bullshit all day. Or they're adults that feel like they should be, that, you know, life has not been all that it was cracked out to be, and they've, you know, had to make some sacrifices. And nobody enjoys working at a place like that. It's nobody's first choice. Come on. Oh my goodness, that was efficient. I don't care how much damage I take here, actually. Oh my mama. Oh my hood. I look fly. I look good. Wow, this is really fast. Alright, 121, let's go. Good ATB. Yep. That's fine. Ignore him. Immediately go up here. Fire that as soon as I can. That's when I need to fire earlier. Ooh, I knew that was going to be risky. No! Oh boy! What am I doing? Holy shit. Look how far ahead I am. Holy shit. Holy shit. You, my neighbors are probably like, what the fuck is going on? My heart is beating a million miles a minute. Whoa! I don't give a fuck what happened to this point, dude. I did it, finally. Finally. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. So I figured it out. I figured out where most of my issue is. My issue is, like, after that, you need to attack a little bit faster than I've been doing it. I've been mistiming it, which is what caused that reload to fuck me so bad. But that reload, like, I had plenty of time because I did it a little bit faster, and I could even afford to do it a little quicker even still. It wouldn't actually shave any time off, but it would make sure that my reload is reliable. 121 is basically the fastest time possible to kill the worms. It's a really hard strategy that I came up with that is insanely optimal, and it's never been done before in an actual run. So she's gonna get one more attack, so I'm gonna stay pretty far away. And then I got the fast Eve fight. So right now, I've actually finished faster than I had even gotten to this point earlier. Like, I had just finished killing worms earlier. Yeah, so, okay, so I'll explain it better now that I have a little bit of a breather. The 121 strat, so the worms, what happens is, they work a certain way. At first we thought it was random. We found out, or I did, I guess, I played the worms over and over and over for hours one day, straight up hours. And I changed everything every single time. And I figured out that they're not exactly random. That based on the first tick of damage, whatever worm you damage first, completely dictates the pattern that they're going to follow after that. I don't know why it works that way, but a property that's important to know is that the worms, when one of them dies, the others gain a little bit of health and grow in size a little bit. Now, because of that, you obviously want to kill as many worms on the exact same turn as possible. That way you keep them from gaining health. So if you kill one, the other three get a little bit stronger, healthier. If you kill another one, the remaining two get a little bit stronger. So it takes a little bit longer and a little bit longer every time you kill one off, because the other two get buffed. So the optimal thing is to kill as many on the same screen so that one of them dies, the next one dies, the next one dies. So before any of them have an opportunity to go back underground and come up stronger. So what I did right there is what we used to do was just kill two immediately as fast as we could, and then alternate shots between the remaining two to kill them on the same turn. But instead of killing two on the same turn, if you follow this pattern exactly as I just did, you can actually kill three on one turn, which is as fast as you can possibly do it. You couldn't possibly ever kill four on one turn because your ATB is too slow and you would have to run in between those attacks. And the worms only stay up for a couple of seconds, so it's not doable. So that is literally as fast as you can possibly ever do worms, 1 minute and 21 seconds, because that's just like what the timing is on their actual pattern. So by hitting every hit and on the exact timing that you need to do it, I managed to kill one, the left one, the middle one, and the bottom one, all the exact same turn, which saves 30, 40 seconds. The big thing is it's never been done before, so that's pretty nuts. Yeah, so like what you do is you kill off the right one, and that gives the middle one just a little bit more health. So when I shot the middle one the 2 times, he had 1 hit left. So for the rest of the fight, you ignore him because you know he's only got 1 hit left. And you get the bottom one and the left one to the same situation so that it's 1 hit, you run to the bottom, and you fire 2 shots at him. If you got him right amount of crits, he'll die in 1 hit, but as you saw right there, he died in 2, which is totally fine. You got a little bit of wiggle room as far as that's concerned. But yeah, insane time save. It actually almost makes me want to pick up the revive in the pharmacy. in case anything goes haywire at this point. But bad RNG could end the run just as easily as a death, so I might not. I'm considering it right now. I'm thinking about it. Like right there, that would change. That would easily put the world record at probably a 255 something if I had gotten that in the world record run. I gotta tell everybody. Like honestly, I'm more excited about that than I am the sub 3 in this. Because it takes the stars fucking aligning in order for that to happen the way it does. You need the correct amount of crits, and you actually need... Because if you get too many crits, you'll kill something at a turn, and it completely throws everything off. And if you get too... You know, if you don't get enough crits, you might not be able to do enough damage to kill them all at once, which has also happened to me. So it takes doing a... First of all, timing is the biggest thing. Because you have to time it so that you'll know that the far left one and the middle one will pop at the same time. You'll have enough time to shoot them both before one goes under, and you always are going to reload right there, just because of the count of the bullets. There's a couple ways around that. If I started the fight with 16 bullets instead of 17, which is a full gun, or if I put 1 point of BP into my ammo to give me 18. But also, it's kind of negligible, because if you kill something at a turn because it's a big crit, you throw off your reload pattern anyway, so I don't really focus on it. It shouldn't be a factor at all, because as you saw right there, if you do it quick enough and you time everything so that every worm is on the correct timing in your ATB, it meets those requirements, the reload shouldn't matter. So you saw right there, the worm wasn't even going down by the time I finished my reload and shot it. So I still had probably a second or so to spare, which is good, because usually it's like in the run that I use as my tutorial, it's such a tight window, maybe like, you know, 2/10, 3/10 of a second, if that, because my timing wasn't good enough. But I realized that after my first hit on the bottom one, I needed to have come out as fast as possible, and then my second hit on the left one needed to come out as fast as possible, and that gave me the freedom to know that my ATB would be fine regardless of what happened. So that actually might help make that a lot more consistent, having done it like that. Granted, you need like a third of your hits to be crits. You need nothing to... Sometimes the worms pop up and immediately go back down, and that's just random. Like, you can do nothing about that, and you miss. And when that happens, you're pretty fucked as well, so... There's a lot that goes into it. But it's the most optimal way to do that fight. Like, I don't think it's feasible unless we start using a different gun and like have way more damage or different level or some shit at that point, or skip the fight altogether to do that fight any faster. I'm stoked. Like, we didn't think it would ever be done in our actual run. And it helps that I was already in like a good pace. Did anybody see if it was an actual 121? I think I started the fight at 440 or 4040. I don't know when I actually ended it. Whoa. Yo, that's 40 seconds. That's 41 seconds worth. So yeah, that's the difference in 121. So that's 40 seconds better than the faster console world record split. That is nuts. That is nuts. Yeah, the slower console golding on a world record split is fucking crazy. Yeah, you don't have to clip it. It's fine. I'll highlight it afterwards. I'll go back and look. Like, cause I have all my VODs permanent or whatever. So I'll go back and check. I was just curious. Because that last hit, because it required 2 hits to kill the bottom worm, it might have been a 122. But, whatever. So what do I do, guys? Do I take the 18 seconds to pick up the revive here? Or do I say fuck it and just YOLO it for the dream run? I mean, if I just play optimally, I should never need the revive, but Shiva doesn't always give you that opportunity. Life is risk. I would. If RNG is going to fuck you, the 18 seconds won't matter. That's probably true. And it gives me a lot more freedom. So it might be worth it. Okay, 54:08. Let's see where I finish. So it only cost me about 12 seconds. Not as bad as I thought. Damn, I'm so hyped right now, bro. And luckily I can just chill and mash for a minute. I haven't picked up a revive in an actual run in forever. But it's not like a world record attempt or anything like that. It's just solely for a sub 3. The bamboozle of the century. Aw, oh, damn it. Hungrybox's tweets are ruining it for me. Dude, that was so beautiful. I'm already hyped. I might actually go watch the VOD now. Pure insanity. Pure insanity. Like, I figured it would happen on a run that was just trash, so it would be kind of obsolete, but that actually puts me in a very, very advantageous position at this point. No, that's actually, and that's kind of why it's such a big deal, is that there's not really any other big time saves like that past broadcasts. So it's not up yet. That's kind of the issue, is that there's no other time saves of that measure throughout the rest of the game. Like, they're minor, and most of them are like, do I get decent RNG and random encounters? So, like, you don't really have control over it. As far as, like, fight optimizations and shit like that, nah, not really. I mean, Shiva can go one way or another depending on how many times she heals, but, like, again, none of this shit is actually up to you or not. Good luck golding that split ever again. So, funny enough, on my world record, on the PSP, the best split I've ever gotten was, like, a 51:07. or something like that. So imagine I got the 121 on that, my actual PB, because yeah. So had I gotten that with that same PB like previously, that means that like a 50-ish, 50 and a half day 2 is possible. That's nuts. Considering the world record split is currently at 52. But I knew that that was kind of a shitty day 2. I actually usually reset it on PSP attempts if 52 is anything higher than 52. But because I was tired that day, I was like, fuck it, guys. I'm just going to keep going. I bet my sum of best is stupid now. $253.43. Holy shit. That's not possible. I don't even think a 254 is super doable. I know 255 range is on the table, but has anyone ever done a task this game? No. Unfortunately not. Because right now, like all of these splits should realistically be red, and that would be okay. Because these are all done on PSP, which is a couple minutes faster. Explaining for anybody who's not caught up. And what I'm doing right now is not actually going for a world record time or a PB. What I'm doing is going for the first ever sub 3 on a console, which we're kind of on the fence was even possible in the first place. But with a few minor optimizations and like some decent load times, my current PB translated to, you know, the slower console, like add the 2 minutes or so of load times, would be a sub 3. So I'm basically just trying to recreate that. Do a run that's similar in quality to the world record run to get the first ever sub 3 on the console. And that way, if they ever split the leaderboards, which is kind of a meme at this point, but even if they do, I'll have a really good PS1 round that I'm proud of. Can we get clamp skip? Yep. Fuck, the run's cursed. GG. It's over. I've never finished a run with clamp skip. Clamp skip. So the clamp is the doctor guy right here in the suit. When Daniel looks at the computer like that and it pans out and Daniel's reading shit off the monitor, if you tap at a certain speed, not the fastest that you can possibly mash, but if you mash at a certain speed, nobody's really sure what it is. You skip the animation of the doctor going over and turning off the monitor. It just immediately skips to the next scene. Saves like 1 second in the overall run. It's just kind of a joke. Like, it's funny to look at and pay attention to. But that's about it. It's not really worth anything. New to Parasite Eve runs? Yeah, that's fine, man. I am more than happy to explain anything you have questions about. I like to hear myself talk for some reason. So this will be a pretty big segment right here. It'll definitely be a red split. Well, I don't know. All things are perfect. It might not be, but it's a really, really hard day 3 split to compare to on a console that's much faster. But regardless, usually I try to, because by the end of the run, obviously, I don't want to be anything higher than +3, because that means it would be really, really cutting it close. So every time I'm minus anything is insane. So that means an hour into the game and I'm not actually behind whatsoever. Third of the way through, and we're definitely sub 3 at this point. Just gotta maintain that. Oh, so that's pretty unlucky. Not a single crit. Again, unlucky. So that took an extra turn for no reason, but it's okay. What's 3.5 seconds? So funny little thing, if you're new to Parasite Eve runs, if your gun, when we use the SMGs, they have a random target feature that allows it to fire an extra bullet. So instead of 2, sometimes it throws a third one in there that does bonus damage. But as a result, sometimes if you when you decide what you're gonna, when you input the attack button, it decides where the bullets are gonna go right off the bat. And if you kill the first target that it automatically targets with the first bullet, it won't fire any more bullets. So, like you saw me only fire 1 bullet on that bird, and that's because it killed the bird. So it was like, well, no need to redistribute the rest of the shots because the target's already dead. Okay. Okay, cool. So far we're 0 for 1 on random encounters. That's good. It's kind of a nuance of using the SMGs, but you know, they're so worth it that there's really no other way you can even play. Except for club percent. The category of the gods. Oh, wow. Oh, money. Dude, I don't think I've ever killed those guys in 1 turn. But I need to heal because I took so much damage right there. I think he must have crit me. So that made up for the extra turn that the first fight cost me. Lose a little bit of time healing there, but if I get this fight again, it actually becomes quite dangerous. Nice! Very nice. Hey, I saw your speed run on Questing for Glory. Really enjoyed it. Radioactive Sheep, thanks so much, man. I appreciate that. It was a pleasure, man. Everybody in chat was amazing. So I was really, really lucky to be able to run it. Oh, I probably support heal one. Yeah, this is a game that like you kind of have to talk and make interesting with your words. Because like a lot of the gameplay is pretty quiet. It's pretty, like, her movement is slow, so there's a lot of downtime. But it's like a cool game to run. So in marathons, I kind of have to talk a whole bunch to make up for what it lacks in its downtime. And Questing for Glory, luckily, was very, very lenient about letting me just talk about random crap. That's why we talked about burgers and restaurants for 40 minutes or whatever. So I had a ton of fun. So glad you got to see it, man. Definitely one of the better ones I've ever done. Everyone is loving your marathon. Yeah. I do well in marathons for some reason. Okay, that's not terrible. I guess it's because it's so casual that the game doesn't infuriate me. So this is not a great fight here. I probably could have afforded to not heal there. I'm losing a little bit of time, but being a little crybaby about all this, but it's okay. You know, marathons are so much fun because I just get to talk and joke and laugh about the game as opposed to like worry about 121 worm strats and bullshit like that. Because the game is relatively marathon safe now that we do the M10 backup strat and everything. Unless you screw up like I did, which was royally. I screwed up so huge at the very end. We made it happen. All it did was slow us down a little bit. So it was a good time. I always love running this game of marathons, man. It's such a fun game that not a lot of people have seen. So it's got some novelty value for sure. Did you submit? I did, and I got declined, unfortunately. Yeah, I did submit for GDQ, and it was denied, which is fine. It was not something I had high hopes for, anyways. It's a game that's long. It's too long to not be named Mario or Zelda. So I was totally not like crushed about it. Fuck, what am I doing? Yeah, you know, GDQ has really outgrown like the just submit games and we have a fun time running fun games, and it's become like their focus is, and rightfully so, like absolutely I have no hard feelings or anything like that about, but it's like, you know, what can make them the most money charitably? And, you know, they gotta worry about that first and foremost. So a lot of the games are Mega Mans and Marios and Zeldas and stuff like that. And that's totally cool. I don't blame them for that. It would be cool to have some variation every once in a while. Oh. Because we don't really have that. You know, like, everybody sees Mario run every year. I see... Oh, shit. Okay, that's fine. And they see, Metroid and shit run every year. So it's like, you know, at some point, they kind of do themselves a little bit of a disservice by not showing anything like super new or interesting. Oh, wow. So I don't know, what was that, a one heel Shiva fight? Was anybody watching? Sorry. I think I saw one heel, right? I like seeing new runs at GDQ, tired of the whole Nintendo runs. Yeah, I agree, and it's just not really a source for like showcasing new runs and new games and cool runners and like getting people exposure like it used to be. Now it's become like it's charity first and foremost, and that's their focus. And you know, I understand. I understand completely. Gotta do what you gotta do in that regard. But yeah, I agree completely though that, you know, it kind of loses a little bit for me. Like I don't religiously watch it like I used to. Wow, still ahead at this point is fucking amazing. Because this was an incredible split. But, so, like, my favorite block of all of GDQ is, like, the bad games done quick block, or, like, the shitty games, right? They're only a handful of minutes long, and they're just, like, memes and everything, and people joke about them, and they're, like, on at 4 a.m. or whatever. Those are my favorite things to see, because they're brand new, usually. They're games that are just kind of silly, or kind of, you know, unheard of. And that's so much fun to me. Like, I would rather watch a whole week's worth of that kind of shit as opposed to, you know, a whole day of Mega Man, a whole day of Zelda, a whole day of Mario. You know, it's not that I don't enjoy those games, but like maybe like every other year you rotate some of those titles or something. I don't know. I'm just being nitpicky. Maybe I'm a little salty that I got denied, but whatever. I appreciate finding new runners and games that are pretty cool to watch. Yeah, exactly. And when it first started out, it was, you know, just to get people exposure. Like, this guy's a really cool personality and things like that. Or this game is cool and, like, unheard of, and it doesn't have a huge community. And it was, like, to build and grow and better the speedrunning community, while at the same time, you know, doing it for a good cause. But it's gotten so huge and so large that it's, you know, it's outgrown that. That's really what it is. So things like RPG Limit Break are really our best bet as far as like the cultivating of the culture and the community and stuff like that now. So I will definitely be submitting this to RPG Limit Break. I submitted it to all kinds of stuff, man. Like, I'm not afraid to travel if I got to. I'll travel for an event. If it's GDQ, if it's RPGLB, or if it's, what was the other one I submitted to? The Smash the Record, all those things. I don't care. It's good exposure for the channel too, if you're a decent personality. Like, but I just want people to run Parasite Eve, and I enjoy doing it. It's like something I'm passionate about or whatever. So it would be cool to do on like a stage showcase. I usually have GDQ in the background. Always watch the awful game. Yeah, the awful game block is so fire, dude. It is so fire. That was a long fucking load, it felt like. The awful game block is so amazing. But it used to be like me and my friends got hyped for GDQ, and like we went over to each other's house and like looked at the schedule, and we planned like our days around it. Like, oh, this is gonna be on at this time. We need to make sure that we're not working, or we're not at, you know, out doing shit, or we need to go out and eat so that we can make it in time for this game and stuff like that. But now it's not like that, because it's like, oh, yeah, you want to watch fucking the Zelda block again? No, not really. So we're just like, we look, and there might be a game or two on there of the whole week that we're like, oh, that sounds cool. You know, I'd care to see that. Whereas it used to be like the whole thing was just like a spectacle. But, you know, that's me being a little selfish. As far as like cultivating new people into the community and the culture and everything, GDQ is still the best there is. Got me wanting to play this game. I'm gonna go try and hunt it down tomorrow. It's $5 on the PSN right now. If you have a PS3, PSP, or PS TV, I think you can just download it on the PlayStation Network for $5. It's the slowest version of the game unless you're playing it on PSP. But if you don't care about speedrunning, then it's totally a good way to do it. Also, you can just emulate it. I wouldn't spend money on this game unless you were going to play it casually and get a few days worth of time out of it. And if that's the case, $5 on the PSN is still going to probably be your best out. So if I'm at 120 or better, only have the PS2. Okay, I was going to say that. I was like, well, if your options are, you know, you can't do any of that stuff, if you can still emulate it. But yeah, if you want to play it in all its glory on the PS2, that's totally, I understand for sure. Like, fortunately enough for me, I have a retro gaming store not too far away from me, and I know the people there really well, so I'm always popping in and being like, hey guys, you guys got this, 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 and this, and they'll be like, no. As soon as I walk in, they're like, we don't have Parasite Eve. I was like, actually, I have it now. So that's cool. And I was looking for a 90K PS2 forever. They were like, we don't have a 90K, we don't have a 90K. And eventually found one on Craigslist. Oh, but to emulate it, you would need like a PS3 controller or something. You'd have to use some kind of controller. Unless you wanted to use a keyboard or whatever, but I don't know what your feelings are on that kind of stuff. I don't know if I could play this game on a keyboard. Okay, so if we make it to the M10 Micro Uzi chest by 120 or better, I'll feel really good. And if we get the Micro Uzi, I'll feel even better. Oh, I'm gonna get slowed. Nope. Not today, boys. Well, that was excellent. So that actually went pretty well, that fight. I hit that door really poorly. So you see how long that animation is? If you hit it correctly, you should never have to see all that bullshit. I need to check and see what my inventory looks like here in a second. Nah, I don't. Fuck it. Time for ice bullets. Let's hope, man. Let's hope. I miss ice bullets. I don't think I've done a run with ice bullets since my PB. Oh, okay. I'll take that. Hit me again to cure me. Thank you. Ah, oh, bad luck. Oh, okay, yeah. You can use like the Xbox controllers, right? They have Bluetooth or whatever. All right, no encounters. That's fine. That's fine. I got 2 in my PB in the hospital. So far we are 2 for 3, or 1 for 3 on random encounters, which is fine. This is not a terrible one to get. Ooh, that's greedy. Oh, okay, it died. What? Damn, that's really a bunch of garbage in my inventory, though. So I definitely would have made it to the Micro Uzi box by 120 had I not gotten that encounter. We still kind of did. PSX Fin is the best emulator by a pretty good margin. Oh, boy! If this ain't the run, I don't know what is. Oh my Lanta! As you guys can see, I handled that super slow because I am not screwing this up. But oh my goodness, the Micro Uzi, the GOAT, the true OG gun. What? Come on now, bro. Dude, 51 damage crits. Oh, Craigasm. Don't mess up swapping. Ah, nah, I won't. You actually can't. I can't do a... I guess I could. I guess this has rate of fire 2 on it as well. Nah, I won't though. My issue was I took the menu so slow then that I was having significant issues because I don't know what the fuck happened, honestly. I hit down at one point and it I don't know. I actually input extra commands in order for what to have happen on RPGLB have happened. That's wild. I was actually laughing and although it wasn't immediately obvious, like all of a sudden that run was not guaranteed to finish, I'll tell you that much. That was a huge screw up. Outside looking in, it's just like, oh, okay, whatever, he just sucks at the game. But I was like, oh, I could die. Thank God I picked up all the revives and everything, and I still had one. Only use me Keepo. Dylan, I got the 121 worm strat, bro. I got the 121 worm strat and the micro Uzi in the same run. And almost great RNG. Not perfect, but almost great. We'll see how the rest of the hospital goes, but the issue, I mean, the luxury I have of not competing with world record pace or anything like that is that I can afford to be behind, you know what I mean? So I can get a couple of extra time losses and stuff like that and it not be the end of the world. Oh my god, 51 damage crits. PP&D Crayasm. I need you to hit me a couple more times, please. Ah, man, that's unfortunate that I didn't get that. Take contact, please. Thank you. This fight is fixed. Like, it's always going to go the exact same way. There you go. Oh my god, the micro Uzi is too strong, bro. Speaking of which, I need to come up with it. I know I keep saying this, and I've been slacking, but I need to come up with an emote. I just like, I want the emote to be used for something like, you know, like a situational, like it has meaning or whatever to it. I just feel like just using a random ass picture of something, you know, might not. Wow, so that's 2 single shots. That's pretty ugly. But I am getting a good deal of medicine, just as much as I'm using, which is nice, because it keeps my inventory at an even spot. Alright, so if we don't get any of these encounters, that would be nice. That would actually be better than my PB. Because I got this room's encounter, which is the worst one. And then I got, I'm pretty sure the next room. I can't remember. It might have actually been the 2 worst ones, the pods in this room. I can't remember exactly, but just to get 2 or less would be really nice. So hopefully I don't get any in the next 3 rooms that I travel through. Hopefully my inventory's not full. That would suck. Can't be. Can't be full. Yeah. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Come on. We'll find out as we're closer. Nice. Come on. Boy, if this ain't the run. I got a revive in my pocket. I forgot, that's like, what did I say, 12 seconds? Did that cost me as well? Everything is going too well. I'm curious what, if I finish at a good time, dude, it might be faster than my world record run. The difference being that it wasn't on the PSP, and that'll be what makes it a slower RTA. But we'll pay attention to the IGT at the end and see if they're comparable. What? I never see him use that attack. That's nice. Cool. If he gives you the vest right there, you want to not have to pick it up, because you have to inventory it out, and you don't really have another opportunity to do that for a while. And before power outage. Actually, so funny thing, I didn't tell anybody this, but as soon as my run was done on Questing for Glory, like maybe 10 minutes later, my internet went out. I was like, oh boy, good thing that happened now. I must have been holding the wrong direction there. What? Oh. What the fuck? So I was like, oh, that was almost a disaster. That would have been ugly. Okay, so we need a really good energy shot here. We need good RNG on the Mix Man. What's my health at? Should be fine, like 160, right? Oh yeah, perfect. My god, the micro Uzi is so good. It's so good, dude. Oh my god, I'll take the single shot, dude. The Mix Man is done. 55 damage crit, the double crit kill. Micro Uzi 2 strapped. Oh my god, this gun is so fucking good. Like, I need a reset for it, honestly. Like, it's that good. I want to make sure that I guarantee myself inventory space no matter how these next couple of fights go drop-wise. And this fight can actually kill you if you're not really careful. Because of the slow the Mix Man puts on you. And the high DPS variance and those fireballs that guy throws. Okay, Mix Man should be one more hit. Yeah, 2 more hits, I guess. That's fine. That went fine. If we get to Spider by 132, that means we're on incredible pace. And it looks like we will. Not sure I get why they hide a switch, but put a sign pointing to it. Yeah, they really do. That's funny. I thought the same thing. I was like, what the fuck? And like, it's not like well hidden. It's like if you just put an oven in front of a door. Like, okay. Damn it. Come on, gun. I need you, baby. Okay, that's fine. You want to make sure you have... I have space. I checked before I went into that last room. So I got 3 items added to my inventory, and I think I have space for 4 more. I don't have a lot of medicine, honestly. But I'm going to do a little bit of menuing real quick. Fuck, I should have gone the other way. That's fine. Whatever, Spider's not crazy difficult. It's not crazy dangerous, especially with the revive. Have never seen you have as much medicine as you did as... Oh, dude, I know. That Wicked Fast run was weird. Do you remember how the Spider went on Wicked Fat? Also, it was because I got every single encounter. So they were dropping them when I was killing the fights that I don't usually get. But did you see how the Spider fight went on Wicked Fast? I'd never seen that happen in my whole life. I swear to God, I pumped like 30 shots into that guy for no reason. I was meaning to go back and watch that, because I don't understand how it went the way that it did. Because I actually fired a couple of extra rounds, and then energy shots. Nah, I didn't check the numbers on it. I have a sneaky suspicion that I must have missed a couple shots, or something. Because that was so weird. One of the strangest things I've ever seen in this game. Because Spider is usually, like, really, really telegraphed, you know what I mean? It's really, really, it's always the same. Okay, please come forward, please come forward. Okay, so that's the first element of bad RNG we've gotten the whole run. No way! I dodged it. I dodged it. How? 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 I can't move, otherwise... Oh my god, we're both stuck here? That's ideal. Dude, I did too. Same. Exactly the same. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, okay, fight's over. So I like stopped, and I was like, wait, it's not? And I was like, okay, next shot. It's obviously just one hit away. But nope. I'm gonna actually just gun it down. I feel like that's faster. No, I'm not. Should be dead. But I fired a whole extra attack at you, dude. Okay, he is dead. One, two, three, four, five. There we go. That is what should have happened, but Spider having none of it on. Dude, I know. And then he like ran as far away as possible so that I don't think I was hitting them with the next shots that I fired. And if they were landing, they were doing, you know, minimum damage. So he lived for like 6 extra turns for no reason. I was like, what is happening, bro? Weirdest Spider I've ever had, no doubt about it. But yeah, right there, I actually fired 1 extra attack. I could have probably squeezed in the energy shot and maybe killed him. It would have been close. But I figured that I just fired the extra attack. That way I don't get the energy shot stun lock afterwards, like the little, you know, the stasis that you're in for a second or two. So that was fine. Probably, it might not have been 100% optimal, but it was definitely the worst case scenario. I lost maybe 2 seconds, 3 seconds. To guarantee that I wouldn't lose, you know, 15. So I'll take it. The Micro Wizzy is too fucking good, dude. It's too fucking good. Oh my god. It's too good. 60 damage crits at this stage of the game is ridiculous. It's ridiculous, bro. Oh shit, I forgot. I don't know what I was thinking there. I could have buffed some load a little bit. Ah. Made us a, hey, they need you in this door right here. Yeah, obviously, bro. Don't you think that's where I'm going? Funny because in a casual run you see random targeting and think, what the fuck, that's the worst gun ever. Yeah, absolutely. You're totally right. Totally right. And a lot of times it doesn't do us a whole lot of favors. That's why I'm considering playing around with the super tool to see if we can, but you lose a little bit of extra damage. Yeah, so if we're not red splitting this by a minute, we're in insane pace. And we're not even going to be close to that. Okay, so what is it? 5 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to the right. I think that's 2 to the right now. 1, 2. Yep. Cool. So we got quick draw. Whether or not that makes up the amount of time it takes to get it is usually, I mean, at the very worst, it's a wash. So if quick draw pops off for us, this run could be disgusting. Not to mention, we're going to have ice bullets from museums, so that's going to be fucking wild. Like, literally everything is falling into place as far as, like, oh my goodness, it already shows up, bro. Oh my god, the micro Uzi is so fucking good. It's so good. How can you, dude, M10s, you can't PB with the M10s, dude. Like, you just can't do it. Or at least, I guess my time couldn't do it. The micro Uzi is too good, dude. If you're going for world record attempts, you gotta reset for it. More damage, quick draw. That's 2 fights in a row. It's already saved. So that's 8 seconds total out of the 40 it takes to pick it up. I'm gonna keep track. See just how much time it ends up making a difference. The marathon 10. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Instagram. At this point, like, if I'm running a marathon, I'll obviously do the M10. But if I'm not, there's no point in me doing so. It's just too good a gun, dude. It gives you too much flexibility in the run. Makes too big a difference in some of the harder parts of the game. So valuable. Alright, this is going to be a pretty big, this little leg, these next 4 screens are going to be a pretty big deal. Come on, sewers, don't fuck me. Oh, I had a heal 3. Forgot. But I guess I don't want to use it because I have the energy shot. Should have really turned my TV up. Oh, beautiful. No, I ran the wrong way. Fuck, I ran the wrong way, dude. I didn't know which one it was coming from. Damn it. I guess I can just sit here and see if I gun it down. I mean, I don't have anything to lose besides ammo. And there you go. Awesome. So even though I got blinded, not the end of the world. Pretty good. I only lost about 10 to 15 seconds. As opposed to the whole minute I've lost on that screen before. Okay. Do a quick draw. That's 16 seconds already. It's, oh my god. Micro Uzi is too fucking good. Please don't get this encounter. No, 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 no! This fucks everything. This fucks everything up so bad. That was super greedy. Super greedy of me. I actually probably should heal manually, or with PE. I'm already low on medicine. Damn it, dude. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I don't think I can afford to heal with PE either, because I won't have enough PE for Centipede. So that lost me. All of that was completely extra. No fight here, so that's good. Maybe I'll be fine. Maybe I can make it all the way without having to use any. I got so much time to spare though, so I should be just straight chilling. But man, this was a hell of a leg. So that's one extra encounter. So it means I'm even with my previous run, although the one I got was far worse than the one I got on my PB. You're a dick. Quick draw came up big again. So quick draw is already broken even. I'm gonna actually use the bathroom real quick during this next cutscene. Oh fuck, my chair is in the way. Let's see if I can do the speedrun strats to the potty. Oh, fuck. Lost a little bit of time. Lost a little bit of time. Whew. It's because my chair was in the way. The chair that I usually use, I put like right in front of the bathroom for some reason. But all in all, it's okay. Perfect, perfect, 0.5 seconds, that's fine. I'll take that L. I think I can make that up. Disc 2 just no, Disc 2 is it's part of the game. Like you'll need Disc 2. I'm actually gonna pick this up. Disc 2, we swapped to Disc 2 right after Centipede up here. If you have quick draw and you get lucky, no, didn't get lucky. Oh, you're such a piece of shit. That was my fault. Thought I could save it just a couple more steps. Fuck it. Let's do it. Come on, quick draw. Perfect. Just once. I'd like to make it through this fight without getting fucking poisoned. It's one of the strangest disc swaps in... No, you're a piece of shit. I don't have any way to get rid of it now. Good thing I picked up the revive. This is about to get ugly. Wow. Oh my god, I can't be affording. This is so bad. Why is this taking so long? Ugliest fight. Ugliest fucking fight. I lost like probably 35 seconds there, if not more. On top of my, on top of losing my, my revive, which is pretty big for Triceratops, so... All of a sudden, things are getting a little bit more serious. It's because I got hit with that second poison, dude. It's impossible to dodge on that side because you can't see the shadows that it's coming down from. Yeah, I used the PSP in the marathon, and the disc swap is actually pretty quick. Not like this one that's about to have to go down here. Yeah, but we are in Ice Bullets territory. Okay, so I almost just reset the console. So to get a disc swap before 150 is fine, considering that I went to the warehouse to pick up Quick Draw. I'll take it. I'll take it. Not pleased at all with how Centipede went. That was one of the worst Centipede fights I think I've probably ever had, at least in a long time. Bummer. But it's okay. I figured, man, that was that was really poor timing. Because he was able to snipe me outside of my CM vest range by just a few damage. So that's super unlucky, but... Oh, dude, I don't have any issues with the 90k. For disc swaps, the thing is flawless. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? The 90k is the truth, man. Super happy with that investment. Even if it's just for Parasite Eve, it's worth its money. Okay, ideally, I should, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I worry a little bit every once in a while. Ideally, I should be done with Scorpion at 152. If not, a little bit better. And that's definitely not gonna happen, so that's probably the sizable amount of time I lost on, I mean, obviously, I'm already 25 seconds behind, but I probably am a minute behind now after how that Centipede went. The Centipede was completely unnecessary. But, you know, had I not picked up the revive, the run would have died, so, you know. We're still in this, at the very least. Come on, quick draw. Nope, no quick draw. Wow, fuck you, dude. There's the ice bullets. There they at. You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. Range too. Classic. Okay, so I'm about a minute behind. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'll take it. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, and quick draw. 99 damage crits. Hot diggity dog. The micro Uzi is too fucking good. And I got the best arrangement. That was amazing. If I can get the, like, I've actually seen this next fight be 2 dinosaurs instead of 3 lizards. That would be super dope as well. Nope. But that's super rare, ultra rare. I've only ever seen that a couple times in hundreds of runs. And to get the best the best arrangement on the previous screen, I'll take it. Ooh, that was good. Oh wow, wow. RNG taketh, RNG giveth. I feel you on that, man. That's so true. So, right there, I got 2 medicines as opposed to the usual 3 junks. So that's ideal. Hopefully I get 3 medicine fours from this next fight. I'm out of water, that's a shame. Come on, quick draw. Nope. Oh my god, ice bullets are so cool. Pun intended. Nah, I got a full cure. That's a shame. Alright. So I should be in really good shape now. After you make it through armadillos, the run becomes a lot safer. Let's hope we don't get the random encounter here. Nice. Very nice. I should have at least 4 inventory slots left. I need to get rid of 1 junk and 1 full cure, I know for a fact. I'm not sure how that interaction works. I just mash my controller a certain way, and I've done that forever, ever since I started running the game. Come on, single dinosaur, please. Fucking right, dude. Fucking right. So he dies in 4 attacks instead of 6. My ice bullet's too strong. Save myself 2 extra shots. We in this bitch. Okay, here. What do I want? I want this! Oh my god, I've never seen this in here. I've never seen this in here. This is fucking nuts. Dude. What the heck? Quick draw is already saved probably 50 seconds. So it's far past the time it takes to access it. Yeah, quick draw saves 3 seconds basically every single encounter that it works. Oh, I actually can't get hit by the Oh, dude, since when does 1 dino? Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen that before. I usually see 2 armadillos or 3 armadillos. I'll keep both of those. But we're making some pretty good speed right here. We're murdering through these fights. 1 dino right there is fucking is a bit bonkers. Like, it's literally, it knows I have ice bullets, and it's like, yo, everything that ice bullets works best against, we're gonna give it to you. Quick draw, there it is again. So this saves basically a whole turn on this fight here. Quick draw is procced almost every single fight. There's been like, it's actually only not procced on a couple of them. That's pretty dirt nasty. Nice, the better fight here as well. No quick draw, but that's okay. Pterodactyls are kind beasts. They always like to fight in this corner. And they give you good medicine. So right now I am just fucking loaded to the teeth with medicine. Pterodactyl. That's actually might be better. Nah, I guess not. Well, so it might be, it's one shot longer. It was actually the same amount of shots as that last fight. So I'm fine with that. My movement there was gross. And actually that benefits me a little bit because the lizards give a significant amount of EXP. And because I haven't gotten a ton of repeat encounters, it'll help me to ensure that I'm the correct level I need to be with the correct amount of random encounters. I'm really fucking worried about Triceratops. Like, I'm starting to sweat it. But I never used to sweat Triceratops, so I just need to chill. How considerate are the evil mitochondria to produce modern pharmaceuticals? That's what I'm saying, dude. Somebody brought it up to me, they're like, Jesus, dude, what is with her tolerance? She's taken, like, nothing but narcotics for, like, the past 3 hours. I was like, you're not wrong, dude. So we reached the perfect amount of time to have full inventory of medicine, because I'm about to utilize some of them. Dude, all those fights must have gone insanely well for me to have more BP than I usually do. The gun's only gonna get better at this point, dude. The micro Uzi never falls off. That's the beauty of it. Oh my god. Oh yes. So that's another few seconds we just saved. Yeah, maybe they're dude. That's already doing 20 more damage than the M10 does at this point. Yeah, maybe they're not actual. Maybe they're not like pharmacy grade. Maybe they're only accessible to mitochondria. Maybe it's like a leg or a stem cell or something. Come on, Scorpion, don't be a bitch. Cure P, gross. Yeah, all this is. She actually is like in the ER recovering in a coma from the fire in the opera house. Wow, all 3 shots in one, that's good. Dude, good job, Carrie. Heads up play there, buddy. Okay, come on. What's this range I'm gonna look like? Damn it, that's not good. I gotta be careful, dude. You can't underestimate the damage that the armadillos are able to put out. This is such a fucking bad screen. Why is it going for the furthest one away? It's not ideal, but it's okay. So what do I do here? I'm gonna do this. I'm actually pretty far behind my PB now. Yeah, loads of ammo is super nice. Oh, that was good movement. So I think I'm like 2 minutes behind my PB for some reason. Wonder if it's all these cutscenes or what the deal is. But there's still lots of time to save and lose. Oh shit, yeah, I'm super behind. What the fuck? Dude, my world record run was a nut show. Okay, no encounters, please. No encounters, please. Okay, this is the biggest one. Nice, very nice. Okay, so I'm actually not as far behind as I thought. That helps a huge amount, because those are completely unnecessary. Ooh, fuck. Dude, I don't know how I peep. I don't know. Is it really the load times in the PSP that make that big of a difference? Because, god damn, dude, my world record run, I don't remember it being much better than this. RNG-wise, I don't remember it being this good. Maybe similar, but... Damn, dude. How was I so far ahead, man? What a crazy run. Makes it that much more demoralizing when I think about ever trying to beat that time. Especially considering it was 41 seconds behind what I'm at on my day 2 this time. It was a bad day 2. Even with the 121 worm strat, it would have been a bad day 2 for everything else. Yeah, so at this point, I was already done with the cutscene going through the door across the screen. So let's see when I actually do that, so I can kind of see just where I'm at time-wise. Centipede lost me a lot. Yeah, exactly. And you know what? Together, those might have lost me 45 seconds to a minute. But even still, it's not the end of the world. Because 2 minutes behind my PB is still a minute and a half under sub 30. Is that good music playing now? It's about a minute and 45 seconds behind. Let's not get the encounter in this room, please. That will help. Okay. Okay. That's big. Now, however this next fight goes will be pretty helpful as well. I don't remember where I got my random encounters from this point forward. That's not bad, I guess. It's not ideal. Actually, I gotta be really careful in this fight here. Some shit like that happens. These guys are capable of putting out some really stupid damage. Okay, one of them's dead. It's just me and you, Pterodactyl. Oh, that was close. Okay. Here he goes, guys. Here he goes, the run killer. The run killer. I'm gonna actually play this pretty heads up. I'm gonna probably energy shot right off the bat. If I get quick draw, I'm gonna attack right off the bat, then energy shot. Nice. So that buys me a little bit of damage. Now I need to be really careful about what I do here. If I feel like I'm gonna take too much damage, I'm just gonna heal out of it. That's not crazy. This will be a big indication right here. You need to get him out of shell form as fast as humanly possible. Wow. Okay, so all of a sudden, we're in a lot better shape. Wow, that was really fucking fast. Dude, I'm positive Ice Bullets affects that. I've never had exactly that many bonus points. That was actually an incredible Triceratops fight. RLB run. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. That wasn't too honestly, that might be one of the best Triceratops fights I've ever had. Only see one charge is really fucking good. And I ended it with a good amount of PE to where I can haste as soon as I start this fight. Okay. I'm actually gonna energy shot right off the bat. Just want to pump as much damage as possible. What? Come on now, that's bullshit. I don't think I've ever been hit by that move, nor do I know what the fuck it does. Oops. Alright, that was good. That was good. I like that. I like how that went. Come on, you piece of shit. Okay, now if I... Well, I need to check what my level's at real quick. If it's 32, we might need to take some fights. Ah, shit. Okay, so we need one encounter of these next two. What the hell? This one would be the most optimal. Okay, we didn't get it. I don't want to have to force Scorpion, but I might have to. Okay, I gotta force Scorpion. That's fine. I actually think I have a sizable amount of energy as well, so I might be able to just do it like that. I'm scared, dude. I'm scared. I'm stuck. Alright, cool. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not worried about it. Oh no. That's not enough. That's not enough. Fuck, what do I do? Fuck, what do I do? That's not enough. Oh shit, that's bad. Do I try to pop him again? Nope. Go back into this room. God, this is gonna lose me so much time. Thank you, thank you. Holy shit. That sucks. That sucks really bad. Yeah, just trying to figure out. I should have looked as soon as Scorpion was done. That's my fault. I need to get out as quickly as possible because I got 10 minutes of cutscenes. I didn't lose a minute and a half, right? Which is how much you lose by not having Liberate, at the very least. On top of probably having a really high chance of dying. So, yeah, absolutely, I need to, if I can get out by 2:18, 2:18:30 or something, I think I'll be alright. It wasn't enough experience points. You have to be level 33 to have Liberate, and I needed to be below 4,900, and I was at 56. So even forcing that fight with Scorpion didn't help me out. So I needed to take one of those repeat encounters. I got too lucky, basically, with how many encounters I got. Damn it. There we go, that's good position. See, now I'm level 33, and just barely. Also, I have about 35 more damage on my gun than I did in the Questing for Glory. Okay, so 2:17:30 is actually not bad. It gives me a little bit of wiggle room. It's not great, though. That's I got really lucky in my world record because I was able to, I had the perfect amount of encounters. Dude, it's gonna be really close. I'm a little bit under 3 minutes behind. That only gives me 35 seconds of wiggle room. 25 seconds. Fuck, I might lose that in loads. Fuck, dude, it might be it. Whatever, we'll finish the run just to see where we're at. It'll easily be the best console time there is, but sub 3 is still eluded us. And this run was about as good as it's gonna get. The bad centipede, the bad armadillo screen, that huge experience points mishap, all those together probably cost me a little over a minute. So that's where the disparity will be if I don't end up sub 3-ing. We'll find out. I'll mash until I can't mash anymore. Maybe if I have an incredible Eve fight. Mystery Blaze, what's going on, my friend? Just in time to see. It's gonna be really, really close, but I don't think it's gonna be sub 3. I don't really know where time save is in the rest of the game. I don't know how fast my E fight was in my PB, but we'll see after I split this split. No, you're fine, dude. You're fine. We'll see after I split this next split whether or not it's doable. So there's lots of cutscenes and shit involved. They might actually slow down because the load times are a little bit worse. So we'll find out. That last little 30 seconds or so that I lost right there at the end is really gonna kill me. But you know, what can you do? And then you can do about that. I would have lost far, far more time had I not forced that next encounter. So. You're absolutely right, and I will absolutely finish for that, Chrono. Totally right, man. That's a bigger achievement to me, honestly, than anything else. That felt like when I got my... That's like world record feeling right there. That's how that felt. Because we didn't even know if it was doable. Trying to mash my heart out, maybe save some frames. But my mashing's tired, I've been streaming for 4 hours. Maybe just switch for a second. Yeah, 121 strat, dude. I cannot believe that. I'm still shook about that shit, dog. That was amazing. That was truly amazing. And the seeing it like that and the way it happened really makes me think that it might be a little bit more consistent than I imagined. Turns out I've been making it harder on myself by thinking the timing had to be a certain way, and there's actually a little bit more wiggle room, so might be some time saved for the future, man. But even still, I don't know how the PSP is as good as it is. It's just bonkers how much faster it is. Shit. Yo, if it's guys, if I get a three hours even in 1 second, we're gonna blame it on when I went to go piss. That'll be it right there. That was the loss. Funny enough, one of my old world records was 2 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds. Way back when. Well, funny that you mention it. I'd set the world record once at 3 hours and 5 seconds. And then the very next run was a 2 hours, 59 seconds, 2 hour, 59 minute, 59 seconds. The next run was a 257. And then, so to make it even funnier, Primus then beat that time by a lot. He got a 257.59 or 58. And then I got a 257.57, so I beat him by a second. And then I had the really good run a few weeks later that got me the 256.35. So I've been riding that half second bullshit for a while now. So that would be funny if it reared its ugly face again. But this time not in my favor. It's been in my favor twice. You know what I need to do? Oh, I did a really good job mashing through that. Okay, so I'm definitely going to be red by a lot, but we'll see how well this fight goes and just by how much. I'm going to have to YOLO every fight from now on out. Like, I don't have time to heal, I don't have time to save. I'm just going to have to assume I got the right amount of bullets. I'm going to have to assume I got the right amount of medicine to make it to the next fights. So I won't even start the fight until my split. Wow. I might actually die in this next fight. I'm at a really, really weird HP point. I don't think I can afford to heal. That was a really good fight, you're right. Fuck it. Fuck, I missed! That's super bad. She would have healed me too. Oh, that's bad. No, wait, what am I doing? Okay, cool. Fuck, this is ugly. Ah, this is so fucking bad, dude. This is so fucking bad. Good thing I didn't heal there. Like, that hit can easily do 300. So it was like, well, either take the risk, and it was like, sorry, there's no target, so you couldn't attack. So I was like, you're right, just fuck it, I'm not gonna take the risk. Or I am taking the risk. She should easily be dead now, though. Yep, okay, cool. To see her go up like that cost me a lot. So, shit, dude. It keeps ticking away. I don't like the look of that. Yeah, I think I lose the rest of the time on loads. Yeah. Yeah, that's like a half second probably. That was actually pretty good right there. I already got my notes up for the in chase. We need baby and everything else to go really, really well. The big difference maker is going to be whether or not the UB2 strat goes well. Because if it hits correctly, it helps a lot. If it doesn't, we're probably fucked at that point. Alright, let's do this little shit. Come on, mash, mash. Imagine how easy all this would have been had you just given me those bullets then. Easily PB then. Okay. See how it goes. No! I got the skip, the damage skip though. Here we go. Let's find out. 4 hits body, 4 hits body. That's 1. 2. Okay, so that's 2. That's 3. Come on, hit twice, hit twice. That's... Oh, I got an extra one as well, so that should be more than enough. Super optimal. Super optimal. Because the fewer targets it has to switch and how close they are together, that actually saved quite a bit of time, I think. The more times it attacks the same target, the faster it goes out, because it doesn't have to switch. And when it does have to switch, the closer they are together, obviously. Means you don't have to travel as far in Liberate form. It costs you a little bit by doing that. And this fight's usually pretty straightforward. Squeeze one more in. Ah, that's the worst place he could have gone. Fuck! Ah, fuck, fuck, fuck! I fucked that up so bad. I needed that time. Come on. Where are you going? Okay. Please stay in the same spot. I think I should have landed more than enough attacks. I think he should be easily dead. If not, I'm in a really, really bad spot. Okay, perfect. Actually, if he dies off screen like that, it'll actually save a little bit of lag. Screen loads about 2 seconds faster, so that's nice, I guess. Can't afford to heal here. I'm just gonna have to hope my vest does it for me. Nice, perfect. I'm in a pretty good spot HP-wise. Come on, Daniel, do your business. Come on, Daniel, do your business. It's so crazy that I'm like busting my balls over this, and like the sub 3 is like free as fuck on the PSP. Oh my goodness, it's so funny. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Like, it's, dude, it feels just like when I was competing with my world record time, which was fucking awful. It was awful. Literally, the stars aligned. And there's so much time saving it, too. So I don't know. That's how good the last half of that run was. Alright, here we go, guys. Sorry, I'm gonna have to stop talking to chat for a second. Let me go with the top. I'm even buffering loads, dude. I'm playing some YOLO shit. Should be down 3 times, left once. I think I have it memorized now, for the most part. Down and left, then down and right. Then left, and I win. So no matter how well you do, you're always going to be on the same timing on this screen. And it's always going to look like he catches you. But he doesn't. He never will. 244.31. 244.32. Okay. Alright guys, well the run's done. So now it's just time to mash. And think that maybe there was some time save. 244.30. I escaped. Escaped. Let's see if it's a sub 3. I don't think it is. I think it's like 17 minutes after you exit. So I might actually be like 301. Yeah, okay, so the reason it's so stressful, on top of the music, but if you get caught, if he catches up to you, like if you input the screen's too slow, or if you go the wrong direction, you die, and the whole game's over. If you go back a screen that you've just been on by accidentally holding a direction while the screen is loading, it'll load you into the last screen you just came out of, the run is over. If he catches up to you, the run's over. If you forget to do the to blow the ship up runs over. So there's just so many ways to just completely lose the run on just like a slight screw up. You know what I mean? So everybody's lost the run. All the speedrunners have lost the run at some point on that screen. Just for not memorizing the screens correctly and holding the wrong directions, trying to buffer movement through the loads, and then you automatically run the wrong way and kill yourself. Happens all the fucking time. It might actually not even be a sub 301 for some reason. I don't know how I lost that much time. We'll find out. I think it might have been 17 minutes from when you enter the ship. Yeah, the world record almost didn't happen because on the screen where you climbed the ladder, there was like right as I hit the ladder, the screen light, like the lights in the background of that screen flashed, and that caused her like climbing the ladder animation to not happen, right? So I kept holding that direction, hoping that she would climb the ladder. I was like, dude, what the hell's happening? Am I stuck? And it just like didn't even load. It just immediately loaded the next screen. And because I was holding that direction, I was maybe, you know, a couple of frames away from returning to the previous screen and losing the run. And then it happened like 2 screens later. It happened again when I climbed the stairs. The light flickered right as I tried to load, and it kind of screwed up the load a little bit. It was wild. I actually clipped it. And I actually taught Glad Jonas, not Glad Jonas, what's the other? Apollo Legend. Was like, hey man, I saw this on Reddit. I might put it in one of my top saves and speedrunning videos. What do you think? Or top 10 closest calls or something. And I was like, dude, I just don't want to relive that moment. So that's whatever you want to do is fine. I don't know if he ever did, but I'm sure that if he does, he'll let me know. But yeah, I almost lost the freest world record of my life. A world record by a minute and a half almost. My world record is like 11 minutes ahead of third place. It's an insane time, dude. It's an insane run. And it took me hundreds and hundreds of attempts to get there. So I don't think that I'm ever going to have the will to attempt to beat that. And I don't know if anybody ever will either. Primus would be the only one that could really contend as far as like the same level of play, like how good he is. But I just don't know if he's willing to put forth that effort, dude. It's really demoralizing. Because you can see how many things go wrong. I need to hit the credits by like 2:51, so we're gonna see. So it's crazy. That's how good my world record run was. That even without the 121 worm strat and shit, it was so fast. And the RNG was so perfect that my experience points leveled up. They were just in line, dude. It was amazing. And like it was a D-Rust run too. Like I had just been D-Rusting because I hadn't played in like a month. So it was the craziest thing. It really was. Alright, that's it. Need to hit the credits soon. Yeah, it does. Exactly right. Two 5130 is pushing it, dude. It's gonna be fucking close. Yeah, I'm doubting it at this point. I don't think it's possible. I think the credits are like 8 minutes long. Yeah. Probably not today, guys. Bummer. Loads really killed me. Cause I just looked and I exited the boat like 3.5 minutes behind. So it would have been super close. Yeah, 252, fuck. So it'd be like a it'd be like a 3 hour 30 minute run. Or 3 hour 30 second. 3 minutes and 15 seconds behind I was. So yeah. But getting 252, that means the cutscenes lost me like 20 seconds there at the end probably. That's pretty bad. But this is easy. This is up and above. This is far and away. This is like 4 minutes better than the current console world record. So console world record at the very least. I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be back in time to split. Yeah, I literally that makes me happy to be. I don't give a fuck about it. So because like who cares? It's not a world record of me, so it's just a novelty. But the 121 worm scratch, it's feasible now, dude, and I figured out a better way to do it too. So oh my god, I'm so thrilled. That day two will never be touched ever again. I'll tell you that much. Woo! I wonder what IGT is. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, it'd be really interesting to see. So it's a definite like not sub 3. And like any one of those big mistakes, the armadillo fight in the museum, centipede, the extra encounter I needed to go back and get, all those things. Just if I had scratched just one of those, it probably would have been a little different. But that's fine. I mean, that happens, dude. It was poor execution. I should have had the hindsight to know that I was going to need that extra encounter. I didn't know Scorpion gave you that little. He like gave me. He didn't give me shit, honestly. Now I'm thinking about it. He gave me like maybe 2,000, where the last fight gives you 4. So I figured no way, like I should easily be able to do it, but I checked just to make sure, and I'm glad I did because it wouldn't have been enough. So my Parasite Eve notes, they're so funny. It's literally just the end sequence. Like that's my notes for the entirety of the run. Time for Nino Kuni run? Fuck, not tonight. But I'm considering doing Nino Kuni again. If I do get accepted to that marathon, I'm gonna have to get better at it. I'm also considering submitting Nino Kuni for RPG Limit Break if one of the other guys doesn't, because I'll already be submitting Parasite Eve. But hopefully Quaz does, so that I can just be there and watch him and talk with him while he runs it, because he's up and away a better runner of it. I am considering learning Paper Mario. I've been looking at that a lot today. I got this Wii U modded out finally, which took all day yesterday, which is why I wasn't able to stream. And then I got called into work very early. But, I'm trying to think. Oh, but Paper Mario, I got the Japanese Wii U Virtual Console able to run on my American one now, so that's good. So if I want to do that, I have the tools too. Is anyone actively running Nino Kuni? No, I don't even think Quaz is. And okay, the god of it, I don't know if he is either. So yeah, I don't think anybody's actively running it. And my time, like you already know, it wasn't that terrible time comparatively. And you know, I forget, like half the game I was looking at my notes because I couldn't figure out where the hell I was supposed to be going. So yeah, if I wanted to like improve at that, there's absolutely the ability to do so. Tons, like I have the chance to do so for sure. I'm trying to think of what else. I'm considering Silent Hill. Plywood has been petitioning for me to do that for sure. So I might do that since I made the notes for the run. I've never done it. Started running Shadow of War. Is that a Shadow of War? Is that like a Lord of the Rings franchise game? Or is that That's Shadow of Mordor, right? I'm not sure I'm familiar with Shadow of War. And yeah, Nino Kuni is fucking long, dude. It's so long. Like I have to have a whole day to dedicate. And how is that? It's terrible. You can always come run Parasite Eve, man. Way too much RNG. Hey, dude, I feel you. I feel you. What's the duration on that? Like and for an average run. Oh, okay. So it is a Lord of the Rings movie, or a Lord of the Rings game. That's cool then. I want to kill myself. Dude, same. Holy shit. Yeah, that honestly sounds fucking terrible. That's like when I was running Final Fantasy IX, and 9.5 hours in, you get to the end, and it's like you just get one-shotted by death guys, and you're like, well, that's it. Sorry, good luck. Good try. Oh, shit, guys. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, guys. This is gonna be close as fuck. That's not gonna be it. No! Dude, why is the screen taking so long? What the fuck? Oops. So it actually should have been a 3 hours and 5 seconds. That's what it should have been. No, 3 hours and 6. That's correct. Wow. Wow. 2:20:07. God fucking damn it, dude. There was so many spots where I could have saved 10 seconds. Had I just not died. Like the revive animation, that's that. I mean, dude, I can't even list the amount of times